Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today's video is going to be a little bit of like a video diary of our fertility treatment so far. We haven't had any actual treatments done yet, but it's just the first part of it. It's going to be our first appointment with our doctor. It's going to be blood work, semen analysis, what's it called? Ultrasounds, HSGs, and all the things kind of like in between. I do kind of talk about like what I'm feeling in the moments and stuff like that. So I hope this is helpful and informational for you guys. For me, vlogging is just very therapeutic. So not only did I want you guys to just kind of like know what it's like when someone has to go through treatment like this, but also it's just kind of to help me and like talk about my feelings sometimes, because honestly this process has been a lot lately, especially today, which is our last day. I just had HSG done, but I will get into that at the end of this video. So hope you enjoy, and don't forget to turn on your notifications or follow me on Instagram to see a little bit more of our journey. I'm pretty open and talk about it a lot I'm pretty open and talk about it a lot, so I try to, at least, so people can know, like, you know, you're not alone. That's the whole purpose of these videos. You're not alone. Someone you know probably is having a hard time getting pregnant, and maybe you're having a hard time getting pregnant. So this is just a little bit of like what we have gone through and how it's going for us. And yeah, enjoy. All right, guys, we're getting ready to have our first ever appointment with our fertility doctor. I am nervous and anxious and sad, but I know that it's gonna be for the best. So, yeah. All right, we just finished our first appointment.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Great. How do you feel?
Basically, he started off with a chart that said your first year of trying to conceive, this is how the chances go. And you just see it like, he's like, and this is just the first 12 months. And I was like, we've been doing this for like
24.
Unofficially
30.
Yeah. And I was like, so I'm like at the less than 10%, buddy.
Less than 5.
Less than 5%. Good looks. So that sucked, but yeah. Now we have to schedule blood draws, semen analysis. Josh's got a doodle in a cup.
Yikes.
And HSGs and yeah, just a lot of stuff. But one step closer to a baby.
Yep.
So Alexa, stop. Yeah.
Kill the video.
Hey. You didn't like that?
I feel much better.
So I am getting ready to go into my appointment for my blood work and my ultrasound, and I'm very, very I listened to worship music on my way here though, and that A+. Definitely recommend. Lord reminded me that I will have my promises. We said it. It's gonna happen. And yeah. Let's do it. Jeez. Overall, I felt like that went pretty well. I feel like there's like this huge sense of redemption that just happened though, because I had a ultrasound done prior a couple years ago, and the way the doctor made it sound was that like I have a lot of follicles and that it wasn't a good thing. She didn't necessarily say that, but she was just kind of like, that means that it might be harder, which I didn't understand why. Which was, I should have just asked more questions and done a little bit more research. But when I was in this doctor appointment, like one thing, there was like this thing and it was like huge. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's a follicle. It looks like it's getting ready to release an egg. You're going to be ovulating soon. And I said, yeah, it says on like my chart says I'm supposed to ovulate in like 2 or 3 days. And he said, oh, well, that's good. He's like, you have a lot of follicles. And I was like, that's not good, right? And he was like, no, that means that you have a lot of eggs. Heck yeah, I have a lot of eggs. He said, but that doesn't mean that the quality of eggs is great. That's rough. But that doesn't mean that my quality is bad. Win. So, we'll know the results of the blood work and like more details about my eggs and my hormones and all that stuff soon. Hopefully in like a month. So, that kind of sucks. But it's also really good because I have a lot of eggs, and that's a win. And yeah, overall, I'm feeling a lot better. So that's really good. Yeah. This is your sign if you are having a hard time getting pregnant. Don't wait forever. Just go to the doctor. They get you really good information. And if you're in Orlando or in the Central Florida area, the Center for Reproductive Medicine, beautiful. I feel like I've had a great time with them so far. So, yeah. Alrighty guys, I am back at the doctor's office. I've been really frustrated. I guess when they did my last blood draw, which I'm pretty sure was going to be the last video that I showed you, I was hoping that this video would be us finally having our doctor's appointment to go over our blood work and our semen analysis. But unfortunately, they needed to have day 2 blood. So basically, they needed me to go in and have a blood draw on day 2 of my cycle. But they didn't tell me that when I first ever got my period. So I had to wait a whole cycle before I can have them explain our semen analysis and the other results of our blood work, which we've already gone back and we can like see everything, but we don't know what it all really means. So right now I'm getting this done, and then in a few days I will also have my HSG done, which is where they inject the dye and take pictures of my uterus, make sure there's no like nothing blocking or any like holes in it or anything like that. So yeah, they basically told me last time like, oh, well, you have one more cycle, just time your period out, or time your, out right, and hopefully you'll get pregnant this month. And I was just kind of like, I've literally been doing this for almost 3 years now. We know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my period, and I'm gonna be here. So, without further ado, let's give some more blood. So, today I had my HSG done, and that was not fun. overall, it was just emotionally draining. Basically, I had to go in and then I had to take a pregnancy test. First off, I mean, like, they do it because you can't be pregnant and get x-rays done. Great, but, like, I hate taking pregnancy tests because it's just, like, always negative. And it was negative. Surprise. And then they, like, take you into this place where you literally have to get into, like, a surgical gown and, like, a hairnet. So, like, I was like, oh my god, like, there's, like bed carts and everything, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, am I having, like, a serious procedure done? Like, what is happening? From there, and then they take you into this room where it has, like, these huge umbrella lights, and, like, they, like, have you, like, sit on a bed, and, you know, like, usually when you, like, have your, like, annual done and stuff like that, you, like, have to put your feet in the stirrups and stuff like this, but, like, these stirrups, they, like, strap you in, and I was like, I can't move. I don't like that. And the lady is, like, trying to be super nice, and she's like, honey, just relax. The more you relax, like, the less this is gonna hurt. And I'm like, why is this gonna hurt so bad? I thought you're just, like, I mean, overall, it wasn't super painful. It was just a little uncomfortable, but... So, they strapped me in, got the process started, and the lady's like, okay, you're gonna feel a little pressure, and, like, I can see the screen, like, where they're doing, like, they're taking the pictures and, like, the x-rays, so I can, like, see my uterus, like, fill up with the dye, and then I can see it, like, out of one tube, and then on the other side, on my right side, it, like, stopped, and then there's, like, it's like a blank space, and then just, like, a little bit that, like, comes out. And so, like, at first, she's like, oh, like, I can see it clearly on the one side, and, like, the other side's looking okay, and the other lady's like, I don't know, like, I can see, like, the white spot, the dye's not coming out fully. Like, well, you might have a blockage, but that's really for Dr. Sante to say, you know, you'll find out more when you have your appointment. My appointment isn't for, like, almost, like, 2 weeks. More than 2 weeks. And so I might have a blockage, and, like, that sucks. Yeah. Honestly, this whole process sucks. But more answers means we're closer to our baby, means we're closer to getting pregnant, and that is what I'm holding on to. That soon enough, I'm gonna have a baby, and soon enough, I'm gonna be a mom, and soon enough, I'm gonna be pregnant, and I'm gonna be so excited, and my baby's gonna be so loved by me and our family, and everyone's so excited for us, so that's what I'm holding on to. So for these next 2 weeks, I will be trying to stay hopeful. I'm very anxiously waiting until the 10th for us to have our appointment, because that's where they're gonna go over the semen analysis, my blood work, the HSG, our what's it called, ultrasound and everything, and, like, everything's looking good for the most part. I'm understanding, like, my own research, except this was the big bummer, so I've honestly been really sad all day, but today I can feel sad, and tomorrow is a new day. So I let myself feel my feelings today. I was sad, but tomorrow I will be hopeful and hold on to my promise. So yeah, that is what we're doing. This will probably be the end of the video, so don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, turn on notifications if you'd like to keep up with our journey. Follow me on Instagram. I talk about it a little bit on there, but mostly I do these video diaries for here. So yeah, I hope that this was helpful for you. And if not, I hope it was informative. You just to see that it is not always easy to make a baby. Sometimes it takes a lot of work. So here we are, working it out. But we will have a baby by the end of this. We will have a baby. And I will.